summer too. I've heard it can get really cold. I've had friends that have gone to London in the middle of summer and said it was absolutely freezing when they went. They had no winter clothes. So
absolutely,
a rain jacket I feel like might not do the job if that happens in London.
You're going to need a rain jacket, a light rain jacket. This is the problem, because you guys are leaving what, the first week of May or so, and so you're going to be through lots of different temperatures. You're going to need maybe a vest or some other first layer, like what he's got on, something like that. Last summer, I went the first 3 weeks with the new, and oh my God, London was cold.
Yeah.
I'm going down to see Big Ben and Parliament, and the wind is blowing, and I had a light, it wasn't a vest, but it was a light fleece, kind of maybe more like what he's wearing, or like yours. And I had this thing, and I'm huddled. I mean, it was like 45 degrees. It was cold. And then when we did our walkabout with Dr. Berg, I mean, we're slopping through mud up in the fields, and it was a little nippy that day too. And then what's happening, we're going to end up in Italy, which will be warm by the time we get there. So yes, you need to layer. You've got to layer.
So you would recommend like maybe a long sleeve shirt and then maybe a light sweater, jacket, and then a raincoat?
Yes. I mean, it's basically like if you've ever done any camping, like in Alpine or Rocky Mountains or something like that. I mean, it's cold in the morning, hot at midday, and then it's cold again. So you've got to layer. The whole thing is about layering. So absolutely, that's a good point, because it was darn cold in London in May. It'll probably, I think you're there the last week of May. It's probably going to be cold. Not cold, but it's you know, it'll be, when you leave, it's going to be 80-something degrees here. So it may be like 50 there for the high. The other, and yeah, the rain jacket, layering. Yes, sir.
What would be the nicest clothes we would need?
Yes. Okay. That's a good lead into, okay, what's this guy talking about? We only we got so much. Is you need to lay out what you need. For me personally, I typically go with 2 pairs of shorts, and one of the pairs of shorts is usually kind of like a polyester or some kind of fabric that if, I don't know, that there's a swimming pool somewhere or whatever, or a beach, you know, I could use it for that. So I have 2 pairs of shorts. I have 2 pairs of long pants. Your long pants, I would highly recommend go with some khakis or, you know, some kind of cotton twill. Blue jeans are comfortable. I love blue jeans. Blue jeans are heavy. If they get wet, it takes forever for them to dry out. And they don't look very good if we go somewhere nice. And everybody in Europe can spot you a mile away as an American because you're wearing blue jeans. Not that we need to change our way of life, but it's back to this packing thing. So I have 2 shorts, two pairs of long pants. Now remember, this is what people always do, is you're wearing one outfit over, okay? So really, you know, if I wear something like this, then I got 3 pairs of long pants. 6 boxer shorts. I'm wearing one over, so I got 7. So on that 6th day, I got to go to the laundromat. I got to do something. That's why you need your little lounging shorts or whatever, because you know you got to take your laundry bag over and get that thing. And then I'm big on socks. People screw their feet up all the time. You do not want to get blisters in the middle of our deal and deal with that. So you want to have good pairs of socks. I usually bring 6 pairs of socks. And then shirts. If you're a little clever on that, you know, this is kind of like something like this. It's very lightweight. I can wash it in the sink if I need to and hang it out. I mean, it's not like I'm going to go get married in it, but I mean, I can go to the ballet or I can go to a nice restaurant. So I don't think you need to be worrying too much about super formal. I would think if we went somewhere nice, you know, something like this is fine. I would not bring 100% cotton button-down starched shirt. It's going to get wrinkled to death, and then you're going to have to get it pressed somewhere. I mean, it's just not a good travel
So like
thing.
a polo or something?
A polo like this, some kind of, anything that's not a t-shirt, really. Something that's fairly nice, and then some nice dress pants. That's fine. No ties, no sports jackets, all that kind of stuff. Now, a lot of people say, well, I don't want to wear long pants. I love shorts. It's going to be hot. Well, you can't get into St. Peter's Cathedral with short pants, and they really frown at a bunch of other cathedrals and stuff if you have short pants, men or women. Women, especially, you got to have dresses below the knee, even bare shoulders. Like they don't like that. They won't. You got to have a scarf. And again, we're there to experience their world and not to criticize, what they're doing. So if you know it ahead of time, it's no big deal. But so what I would suggest is one at the most, 2 nice shirts, pants. You don't need a lot. You don't need, like I said, 18 changes of clothes. So what does that mean? That means I'm gonna see that same Kung Fu Panda shirt like 20 times from you, and we're gonna know each other's clothes pretty well. And then after a while, it's like, okay, I can't stay anymore. I'm gonna go buy me a I Love Paris shirt or something like that. So yeah, you're gonna wear the same stuff a lot. Okay, so we got shoes. Shaving kit, toiletry kit, very important to have. This is an example of one. Bought this at Big Lots for $1. It was on sale for $4.99. I bought it for $1. And because if you're not a traveler, who wants a shaving kit that's like this? Okay, you need a shaving kit that's like this, or something similar. You got all your stuff in here, your stuff. The main thing, why is this there? Is this hangs. It opens up. The rooms, and especially the bathrooms in Europe, are itty bitty, teeny tiny. We're not staying at the Ritz-Carlton. I hate to break it to you. We're probably staying like a 2-star hotel. So when you're in the bathroom and you're like this and you're trying to break it, this needs to hang up somewhere. There's no vanity. There's no place to plop stuff. So you need to hang this up somewhere. So something that has a hanger like that plays lots of dividends, because you're trying to put your shaving kit on the corner and it spills on the floor and all that. The other thing that kind of freaks people out the first time they do it is a lot of the bathrooms are kind of like an all-in-one thing. Is basically the toilet, the vanity, and the shower is all one room. So water spews out all over the place. Okay? In 2000, when we went to London, I am not making this up. I could literally sit on the toilet and my feet were in the shower, and right there the vanity was almost hitting me in the chin. And I'm not a very big guy, so you gotta get used to that. So you need to have something where you can kind of keep all that together and hang that up. Yes, ma'am.
I will say that when I went, I was glad I brought a pair of flip-flops just for the communal showering.
Yes.
Good.
Good.
In hostels, you really don't want to walk around barefoot.
Yep. Good point. Now, when I'm saying flip-flop, that's a good we may not have in situ bathroom, which means your bathroom in your room. It may be down the hall, so you need flip-flops to walk down there. So, but not flip-flops to go walking all day. But yeah, you may want to do it. Or at night, you're kind of lounging around. If you want to put some flip-flops on there, they're small. You can stick them in there. Hats are okay. Auburn hats would be nice if we take some photos and we want to get on AU Daily or on the Building Science webpage or something like that. You don't have to go out and run out and buy new hats or anything, but I will tell you, if you take a bunch of Bama shirts or Florida State or Georgia, those photos don't get on Auburn web pages. Okay, so you don't have to buy new stuff, but usually you want to, if you have some Auburn stuff, you want to wear that once in a while. Baseball.